You would not stay in America. You would not have citizenship. They'd strip that shit from you and get you the fuck up out of here. All that goofy shit y'all claiming is insane. You were given citizenship here. You had to fight for it. You think if they repealed that shit, you would qualify? Y'all stupid. You're not equal to these white people. This is a white country. This is a white country. White rules, white power structure. You are still a guest in a house they made us build. And y'all are doing the same anti-black shit that they do, telling me because my mother's white, I can't call myself black because my father's black. Y'all sound like them. You sound stupid. You sound like one of their fucking...
CBS News is reporting that ICE is apparently about to start targeting Haitian migrants in Ohio. So that means black people are about to start getting arrested.
Here we go.
And disappeared by ICE. I guarantee it. They're not going to be able to tell the difference between an American citizen and a Haitian migrant that has, came over because of TPS. Because they not only don't care, but they're also racist. A bunch of these people
are just a matter of time.
Racist, and they're being sent out to go wrangle up a group of black people in Ohio. That is not a good recipe, and they are going to target black people across the board. Like me, I'm a, stereotypical Haitian, right? I have a stereotypical Haitian face.
I could tell.
Most people cannot tell, you Haitian or you this, you that. No one can tell at all. No one has been able to tell my entire life. Only other Haitians can tell.
I could tell.
Swear to God, right? A black American might guess, are you from Nigeria? Are you from this, that, and the third? They'll say all of those things.
Either way, an immigrant.
Same with a white person, same with, anyone else. So, just know, black people are going to be targeted, including black Americans.
I, or no other black person, will ever be deported. Only place I'm going is to my actual address and laying down in my bed. Not ever worried about ICE coming to get me. Ever.
Alright. I think right now, immigrants are now learning a lesson that black Americans can't be deported anywhere. I think now, immigrants, they are now learning a lesson that America is the indigenous land of black Americans. Okay? Because I saw several videos of immigrants calling black Americans that they are going to be deported back to Africa, where specifically in Africa. Okay? Today, we are making it clear that America is the original land of black Americans and they can't be deported. Grand Rising Kings and Queens, wherever you are, hell again. And welcome back to this YouTube commentary. There's a trend of immigrants coming out calling for black Americans, threatening black Americans that they can be deported, that their time is up in the US, that they can be deported. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue with this commentary, let us watch some of the video clips and then we come back. We talk more as we always do. Let's go.
CBS News is reporting that ICE is apparently about to start targeting Haitian migrants in Ohio. So that means black people are about to start getting arrested.
Here we go.
And disappeared by ICE. I guarantee it. They're not going to be able to tell the difference between an American citizen and a Haitian migrant that has, came over because of TPS. Because they not only don't care, but they're also racist. A bunch of these people
are just a matter of time.
Racist, and they're being sent out to go wrangle up a group of black people in Ohio. That is not a good recipe, and they are going to target black people across the board. Like me, I'm a, stereotypical Haitian, right? I have a stereotypical Haitian face.
I could tell.
Most people cannot tell, you Haitian or you this, you that. No one can tell at all. No one has been able to tell my entire life. Only other Haitians can tell.
I could tell.
Swear to God, right? A black
Can you
American
tell?
might guess, oh, are you from Nigeria? Are you from this, that, and the third? Like, they'll say all of those things.
Either way, an
without saying
immigrant.
Haiti. Same with a white person, same with, anyone else. So just know black people are going to be targeted, including black Americans.
That part. That's what he wanted to say. At the end of the day gotta end. Now, that's true too. But at the end of the day, black Americans are not immigrants. I don't know why y'all trying to fearmonger us. Like, what y'all want us to do? Get out in the street, picket, riot, like, because temporary protection status is ending? What are we supposed to do? Why do we keep being drugged into this conversation? I saw a news clipping of them talking about temporary protection status ending, and the comment sections was filled with Haitians dragging black Americans, talking about, oh, they still gonna shoot y'all down in the street and y'all are next and it's gonna be y'all time soon. It's like y'all are trying to do some type of root work, some spirit clicking to make us have this type of lived reality that y'all face every day. And it's not going to work. We're fighting back. We're not going. We are no longer going to take on the plight of being an immigrant, because we're not. We're not going to be out in the streets picketing and rioting and fighting the ice cream truck for people that absolutely would not do the same for us. As a collective, they would not. And I don't want to hear about Black Lives Matter. Everybody wanted to be outside. It was something that was very trending and very fashionable at the time to do. But we see what y'all do when y'all actually have absolute power and you all are in authoritative positions to enact change for black Americans. You won't do it. We've heard Caribbeans, Africans, we've seen you all on a podium, on a world stage, on national television, speak out about, us having certain resources allocated and funds solely for us, reparations, etc. We see how you all act when y'all have the actual power to do something for us. You won't do it, but yet y'all trying to fearmonger us so that we could join the immigration plight. We're not immigrants, and y'all keep saying they can't tell us the difference. I could tell that you are not American, and you just said, oh, y'all would think I was Nigerian or something. Still an immigrant at the end of the day. And we have to the due process is a thing. We have laws. Our infrastructure in this country, we have laws. We have due process. If we do get detained as black Americans, as citizens, as heritage black Americans, as foundational, Solon, ADOS, whatever you want to call us, we are not going to be deported because we're not immigrants. Where are they going to deport us to? We have paperwork. We have ID. We have birth certificates. We're not in any database or any immigration system. So y'all keep trying to manifest this reality for us, and it's not going to work because we are not immigrants. I know it hurts your feelings for those of you who keep trying to manifest this for us. I know it hurts you. It hurts you. It perturbs you. It disturbs your soul. It fucks with your demons that black Americans, that there's actually a class of people that share your same hue of complexion that are literally indigenous to the United States of America. No matter which way you want to turn a key, I don't give a fuck. Pretending, whatever. To this country, we are a part of building this country. It makes you feel some type of way. It makes you feel inadequate to think, oh my God, people that look a little similar, a little same hue of complexion, literally were a major part in building a first world country. It makes you all feel some type of way. It's resentment, it's envy, it's jealousy. That's why y'all keep giving us this slack. However, it is reality. We're not immigrants. My family has never been to an immigration office. I wouldn't know where an immigration office was. I never had to get a green card. I never had to get a work visa. I never had to marry somebody so that I could stay in the country. That is just not my lived experience. So stop trying to create and manifest that for us. Anyways, y'all afraid of being deported. Now black Americans going to be targeted because of TPS is ending. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Which I think sound off.
When I see people making comments and videos saying, oh, black people, referring to black Americans, don't get comfortable because you all are next, they're coming for you next. It's like, there's nothing the government can do to black Americans that they have not already done, that we are not already, privy to. I mean, for one, slavery, but we are already an oppressed class. We've already had to deal with, systemic racism, right? Black people get harsher prison sentences, we're paid less, police brutality. Even when, segregation was a thing and black people were thriving, they burned our towns down, they flooded them, they literally poisoned black people, they used us as freaking test dummies. There's nothing that they can do to us that hasn't already been done. There's a lot of people of color who, they know that they are inferior to white people, but as long as they're superior to black Americans, they didn't care. It's like, yeah, they don't really like us, but at least they don't treat us like the black Americans. They don't treat us like that, so I'm cool. They separate themselves from being black, right? We're people of color, but we're not black. We're not American. We're not descendants of slaves. Like they just tried to separate themselves from us and make themselves feel better than us. And now that all the focus is on them and getting them out, and they're being severely mistreated. I can agree to that. Now they're upset. Y'all are more mad at the fact that black Americans aren't under attack than you are that your people are under attack. You're more focused on our reaction. Don't get comfortable because you're next. You're next. And it's like, why is that your thought process? Why is it always us that it comes back to? Because you can acknowledge that in this country, black people, black Americans specifically, are treated terribly. We're oppressed. We are seen as trash, garbage. And you thought as long as they don't think that I'm one of them, I'm cool. And now they're looking at you like you're worse than us, trying to send y'all back to, y'all countries, saying horrible things about your countries. Now you're mad at us. You're mad at us instead of the people who are doing it to you.
Man, what's going on TikTok? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. But check this out. Man, I noticed something with this deportation thing. I just couldn't figure it out. I said it in my video, but I just never thought about it. These people keep saying we're going to get deported, we're going to get deported, we're going to get deported. They projecting because we the only people that didn't immigrate here. We didn't migrate here. We not refugees to come over here. We not in the immigration system. We didn't have to pledge allegiance and denounce another country just to live here. We didn't do none of that. We not anchor babies. Our parents didn't come over here, didn't had us here. None of that. But they have. They have. And they hate that. They jealous of that. They jealous of that. Because number one, they thought they were going to be our replacement. They were working on it. I ain't gonna lie, they were working real hard to be our replacement. Then number two, they came over here to colonize us. But when they found out that Trump made it a way where we are emancipated people, we are children of slaves, we can't be deported. They hate that and that bothers them. That jealousy and envy bothers them because they already come over here with jealousy. They already come over here with envy. But now they see we can't go nowhere. Now they want us to be scared with them. They want us to be scared of if we see an unmarked car drive past our house. They want our heart to be beating fast. You know what I mean? When we go to restaurants and we see ICE come take somebody, they want us to be scared with them. And we just out here popping fans, you know what I'm saying? Well, them fans, and we just popping fans, having fun, enjoying life, talking, trying to get our money right, trying to see what's going to happen in the future. We ain't even thinking about ICE. We're not even thinking about being deported like they is. They want us to be scared like them. They want us to be worried like them. You get what I'm saying? That, and I'm like, damn, bro, like they really are jealous of us. Not just the Africans and Caribbeans, the Mexicans are jealous of us. Because they mad because they not part of the 14th Amendment. They not. There's a lot of white people not part of the 14th Amendment either. They jealous of that, bro. We can trace our family to the 1700s. Some people can go far back than that. And they don't like it. And they jealous of it. And they hate it. I know it burns them up. Like all the contempt, all the anti-blackness they say about us, the rhetoric, the stereotypes, all that stuff they spew. And that one thing they can't get is the citizenship like we have. We emancipated people and they hate that. Ooh, they hate that. That burns them up. That's why they doing these scare tactics on us. That's why they doing all these things, because they want us to be fearful, just like them, of being deported.
Every time somebody says that Black Americans are going to be deported, outside of the fact that it just makes them look like an idiot, it immediately lets me know that they have no idea how America works. They have no idea about the system that they willfully immigrated into. Black Americans have always been America's biggest asset. We have always been the profit of America, even going beyond slavery. America wouldn't be what it is had they not had hundreds of years of free labor. Okay. But even going beyond that, once we were freed, we were still their biggest asset. Our culture that we created was the biggest asset that was exported even till this day. So even when you look at, like, I just saw Tariq Nasheed talk about the Negro Leagues, right? They didn't start integrating players from the Negro Leagues into the major leagues until they saw that the Negro Leagues were actually becoming more popular than the regular major league that was white only. So they didn't integrate or take these players out of the kindness of their heart because they just wanted to do the right thing. It was all about what was profitable. They saw money bags because that's how this country works. Why would you get rid of in masses, even if you could, even if that were an option as a entity, why would you get rid of your biggest asset? See, the system isn't solely about white supremacy because white people are being crushed underneath the system too. The system only cares about what they can use to maintain itself for whoever is in control of the system, whoever is at the top of the hierarchy, the oligarchs. That's what they care about. That's the reason why everybody is pushed into this capitalist slave like society and this crushing weight of uh, uh, price gouging and having to work yourself into a grave just to maintain a life or to earn a living. Everybody is basically pushed into that same system regardless of color. Doesn't matter if you're white. If the system can use you as a slave, it will absolutely do that. And you see, they bring these immigrants over here and they use them as a buffer class or as a working class or as a cheap labor class, and they make you think that this is this big American dream. But what they're really doing is they're using you, kind of like when you hire a prostitute to satisfy your needs. You fuck them in their ass, and then when you're done, you toss them a couple dollars, call them an Uber, and tell them to get the fuck out of here. That's exactly what America does to immigrants. That's exactly what's happening right now. They bring you over here, they fuck you in your ass, they give you a couple dollars, and they ship you up out of here when they're done with you. They can't ship Black Americans anywhere, but they wouldn't want to do that anyway because once again, our culture is marketable. Everything that we do, they take it, they export it, and they profit from it. And they've been doing that for centuries. They've been doing that for the longest. So they're never going to get rid of us, even if they could. And if they, and think about it, how much money would it take to get rid of 40, 50 million people? 40, 50 million of your biggest asset, you're going to ship it off to somewhere else. And you know damn well that if they was to actually do that, our country would be more poppin' than anyone in this world, including the United States. And it would be somewhere that everybody would want to be. I guarantee you 100%. The proof is already in the pudding. So, food for thought.
ICE is not deporting Black Americans. Let me say it again. ICE is not deporting Black Americans. Where is this coming from? What are y'all talking about? Y'all want people to jump on this ICE shit? If you are Black American, please mind your business. We have nothing to do with that. It's not racist. It's just the facts. This ain't even a race thing. This is our country. We're home. There's nowhere to send us. Okay? Y'all keep talking about that thing that happened in Chicago in that building. Y'all already know the facts behind that. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. All right? They're not deporting Black Americans. It's not possible. Anybody that's dark that's getting deported, they're not American. They're Black in America, but they're not American.
All right, welcome back. This is what I would like any other immigrants out there calling for the deportations of Black Americans to learn. That today, each and everything that he or she is enjoying in the United States of America, it is the work of Black Americans. Black Americans sacrificed their lives. Black Americans worked hard. Black Americans provided labor in different farms to make sure that America became stable economically. Today, all of us from Africa, from Europe, from Asia, from anywhere in the world, we are looking forward to go to the United States of America. We are looking to go there because it's a green pasture, because we believe that once we reach, we put in our feet in the land of America, we are going to change our backgrounds. Because of what? We know that America, it's economically stable. And for America to become economically stable, it is all the work of black people. It is all the work of black Americans. Okay? So, even white people, they know this. They know the truth that themselves, white people, they couldn't make America stable. Without black people, America couldn't be stable the way it is today. So, calling black Americans immigrants is disrespecting black Americans. Calling black Americans for deportations, it is actually disrespecting black Americans. Okay? This is a lesson to be learned. Today, people are enjoying different rights in America. Today, people are enjoying voting rights. People are enjoying moving everywhere in America freely because black people were there fighting for these rights. Okay? Today, if I may ask a question to these immigrants who are busy calling for the deportation of black Americans, where do you expect black Americans to be deported to? Today, if I may ask a question, where do you expect black Americans to be deported to? Do you have a land that you have prepared for the deportation of black Americans? Do you know there where they originated? Okay? Black Americans, they are not from Africa. They are from America. Because just like when these people were there in 80s. How many generations till to date? Okay? These people build America. These people make sure that America become economically stable. And if any black American will hold your hand in America, automatically you are going to become a successful person in America. You see it right now. Agents are now panicking, coming out, calling for black Americans to have mercy on them to go back and support their businesses. Black Americans, they have just boycotted their businesses just a little bit and they are crying. So, black Americans have power. Black Americans have power economically, socially, politically. They do have power in America. And they can't be deported anywhere. And they are the original people of that land. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, kindly consider subscribing. And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you very much for continuing supporting this journey. Let us subscribe to this channel. We run to 100k subscribers. And let us meet to the next video. Peace out.